Yeah, it's been a long night and the mirror's telling me to go home. But it's been a long time since I felt this good on my own. Lot of years went by with my hands up in your ropes. Forever and ever, no more.
Good morning, McAvinnue's School. Mr. Domina here, handling the McAvinue morning announcements. Today is Monday, November 29th, 2021. Thank you once again for joining me for the first edition of McAvinnue's morning announcements after the Thanksgiving Day break. Just to let everybody know, we only have 2 more days of November before we launch into a brand new month of December. That is a total of 17 actual school days until the holiday break. That is a very short amount of time that we have between now and when we leave for the holiday break. And we have lots of things that will be going on at McAvinue that is going to make this month amazing. We have an ST Math Challenge coming up in the month of December. We have a new initiative called Spirit Fridays. More information to come on that. And we have many other things that are going to be happening throughout the month of December to make it amazing. I mean, I thought November was an amazing month with the turkey trot and all the things that we had going on at McAvinue, but it seems like December is even going to be better. So stay tuned for more details. All right. However, for this edition of morning announcements, we have lots to cover. So let's get to it like we normally do by coming together as one unified collective school, showing our ultimate sign of respect by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. So let's stand up. Turn your voice off, get your right hand over your heart, make sure to face the flag that's in your classroom or learning space. If you happen to hear my voice out in the hallway right now, and you're not in the classroom, remember it's completely fine to put your right hand over your heart, pause what you're doing, and recite the pledge, even if you don't see the flag. That goes for our faculty as well. Let's make sure that we're being good role models. So let's get to it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice job, everyone. And we are moving right into McAvinnue's Yoga Pose of the Week, continuing from last week, as I mentioned on Wednesday's edition of morning announcements before we left for the Thanksgiving Day break. The Warrior One pose will be the pose that we will continue on for this week because last week was a very short week. So let's get right to it. Let's refresh our memories by starting out in the standing mountain pose, which is our feet hip width apart and our hands down by our side. I'm going to turn sideways so it's a little bit easier for everybody to see the movements. At this particular time, I'm going to step back with my left foot, right, and keep my left leg straight, just like the picture on the left-hand side. Your right leg that's going forward should be bent at the knee, all right? At this particular time, put your hands together and put them right up over your head. Awesome. Take a deep breath in and release it. Now, I want you to repeat after me. I am powerful. All right, nice job. One more time. I am powerful. All right, take a deep breath in and release it. All right, bring your hands down by your side and your feet should be right next to each other, hip width apart in the standing mountain pose. All right, so that is the Warrior One pose. It is awesome. So I mixed it up this time by, instead of saying I am strong, I changed it to I am powerful. You can say anything that you want at that particular time all together as a class that's really going to make you feel like you are going to be energized and ready to tackle the challenges that we have not only today, but for this week. That's really what the Warrior One pose is. And remember, our red poses involve actual yoga movements, less about our imagination, and more about those principles and foundations of yoga that we practice here at McAvinue. All right. So the Warrior One pose, we're going to do all the way up until Friday. And remember, Friday, we pause yoga and we get our bodies and minds working together as one in a different way, celebrating all the hard work we've accomplished through Friday Dance Party. So nice job, everyone, with the Warrior One pose. More to come on that on the Wednesday edition of morning announcements. And remember, you can still do it on the Tuesday. On Tuesday, pardon me, even though there isn't going to be an edition of morning announcements, you can still do it in class as a full group or as an individual when you need to do it. All right, nice job, everyone. All right, so we do have some birthdays to cover. Take a look at that new birthday graphic, very sparkly in the background. I like that. And remember, on the Monday edition of morning announcements, we cover the Sunday birthdays as well as the Monday birthdays. So let's see if we had any Sunday birthdays, which was on the 28th of November. We do. We have one student birthday. That's Ava in room 307. Let's see what we have on Monday, November 29th. We have Evelyn's birthday in room 301, Adrian's birthday in room 309, Andre's birthday in room 307, and we have the one and only Mr. Hurley's birthday. He is in room 108. He also spends time in room 304. So let's get our birthday celebration round of applause, hands ready to go, so we can launch the Monday birthdays in full McAvinue style, and we can celebrate the Sunday birthdays in full McAvinue style, even though we're a day late. Here we go. All right. So if your birthday was on Sunday, hopefully you had a great time with family and friends and celebrated your birthday safely and responsibly. And if today is your birthday, the same thing for you. Have a great time on your special day that you were born. We have lots of birthdays, everyone. No more faculty birthdays this week, but we have many more student birthdays. So you have to tune in on the Wednesday edition of Morning Announcements to catch up with the Tuesday birthdays, the Wednesday birthdays, and the Thursday birthdays. And I do believe we have some Friday and Saturday birthdays later in the week. So more to come on that. All right. So let's go right into McAvinnue's joke of the day and let's get to it. So we spent really the month of November focusing on Thanksgiving style jokes or turkey jokes. Let's see what we're going to have up our sleeves for the end of November, which are the next 2 days, and then the beginning of December later on this week. All right, here we go. What does a snowman eat for breakfast? So it seems like we're switching gears a little bit and having a little bit more of a winter theme to the joke. So what does a snowman eat for breakfast? Do you have your suggestion, prediction, or guess locked in your mind? All right, looks like everybody's ready to go. The answer is snowflakes. That's it. That's what a snowman eats for breakfast, snowflakes. I can't think of a better meal for a snowman to launch his day or her day other than snowflakes. Let's see what we have for the graphics. All right, there we go. We have a snowman that's eating snowflakes in a box there. It's called Frost Bites. And look at the snowflakes in the bowl. And instead of milk, of course, we have to have water. All right, so that's McAvinnue's joke of the day. Remember to share it with family and friends to get them to smirk, to get them to smile, and better yet, to get them to laugh. I love that graphic. It's a good one. All right, so remember, more jokes to come on the Wednesday edition of Morning Announcements. Could be a December theme, could be a holiday theme. I don't know. You'll have to tune in to find out. All right, here we go. So we do have some good news that we have to share, 3 good news stories, and this is the first one, a video edition of good news. And Mrs. Patterson worked really hard with 3rd and 4th grade students, as well as the students in room 108, focusing on the Macy Day Parade. So if you tuned in on Thanksgiving morning in New York City, they have this great parade that has a lot of balloons and inflatables that really go through the streets of New York. It's a massive parade. They've not been able to do it the last couple of years due to COVID-19, but it was back this year. So Mrs. Patterson spent some time with our oldest students at McAvinue, really studying the Macy's Day Parade, as well as kind of the history of what some of those floats and balloons were and where they came from. And they decided to create a version of the Macy's Day Parade, making their own balloon floats, as well as practicing a video technique called green screening, which allows you to image something in front of a background. It's really cool. So let's just get to it. It's going to be a couple minutes, so get yourself comfortable and enjoy. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm out of Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to De Niro. For I've hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra. And since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem. All of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway. Pull me back to that McDonald's. Took it to my stash box, 560 State Street. Catch me in the kitchen, look at Simmons with the pastries. Cruising down 8th Street, off-white Lexus. Driving so slow, but BK is from Texas. Me, I'm out that Bed-Stuy, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard, and I brought my boys with me. Say what up to Tata, still sipping my ties. Sitting courtside, Knicks and Nets give me high five. Jigga, I be spiked out, I can trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I'm most definitely concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Let's hear it from New York, New York, New York.
Catch me at the X with OG at a Yankee game.
Yankee hat more famous than a Yankee cane. You should know I bleed blue, but I ain't a crypto. But I got a gang of brothers walking with my clique though. Welcome to the melting pot. Corners where we selling rock. African Bambata, home of the hip hop. Yellow cab, gypsy cab, dollar cab. Holla back for foreigners. It ain't for they act like they forgot how to act. 8 million stories out there in the naked. City is a pity, half of y'all won't make it. Me, I got a plug special and I got it made. If Jesus paying LeBron, I'm paying Dwayne Wade. Pre-Dice CeeLo, pre-Car Molly. My birthday parade, rest in peace, Bob Marley. Statue of Liberty, long live the World Trade, long live the kingdom. I'm from the Empire State. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Relax will inspire you. Let's hear it for New York, New York, New York. Lights is blinding, girls need blinders. Take a step out of bounds, quick sidelines. Line with casualties, so simply like casually, then gradually become worse. Don't fight the apple eve, caught up in the in crowd. Now you're in style, into the wind that gets cold, in vogue with your skin out.
All right, that was simply amazing. Those balloon floats created by 3rd and 4th grade students, as well as those students in room 108, were simply amazing. The green screen video technique is awesome. So well done, those students that participated. And once again, Mrs. Patterson, awesome job up in STEAM Studio. So let's give a celebration round of applause. Hands are ready to go for everyone that was involved in this very cool project. All right, awesome. I do have more good news stories to share, so let's get right to it. All right, here we go. So we do have more of a Thanksgiving Day theme for those kindergarten students in room 205. They created a bulletin board that really showed their signs or what they are grateful for. So gratitude is another way to say what you're thankful for. And they created, if you look at it, it's basically a Thanksgiving place setting. And on the place setting, they wrote what they were really thankful for. And I wanted to share that out, as well as their Thanksgiving Day wreaths up top. Amazing, amazing job, those students in room 205. And we also have some good news to share out in room 103. So these 2nd grade students were really focusing on place value, and they were really focusing on being able to understand the place values up to 1,000. And they created this kind of new version to be able to do it utilizing kind of balloons to mark the place value sections and move around as they created numbers. And Mr. Cotta indicated that this hands-on opportunity really helped the students master and understand this very important math standard and knowing where place value and how it impacts creating and building numbers. So that's awesome. Let's get our round of applause hands ready to go for those last 2 good news stories. All right, here we go. All right, keep those good news stories coming in. Be happy to share them out during morning announcements. Those were great. Nice way to start coming back from the Thanksgiving break and feeling good about the work that was accomplished before we left for break. All right, so when you see that purple blank screen this week, you know it's time to talk about McAvinnue's core values. We already know what those are. Yep, the first one is respect. The second one is responsibility, and the last one is safety. So on our Monday edition of Morning Announcements, I really want you to focus on responsibility today. I know coming back after we had a short week and it was really busy in everybody's homes with the Thanksgiving celebrations that were happening, you saw a lot of family and friends during this time. You probably were staying up a little bit later and hanging out and doing a lot of things that had nothing to do with school, which is amazing. But now that we're back and we have a full week, we have a very busy week this week, I want you to do your very best to complete all assignments, right? That's what responsible students do at McAvinue. And I want you to try your hardest throughout the school day. That's another way that responsible students try to have the very best day possible, pardon me, by doing everything they can that falls under responsibility. So it's not only following your schedule, it's completing your work, and it's trying your best. All right. So give me a double thumbs up if you think you can follow McAvinnue's responsibility challenge for today. All right. And remember, when we put respect, responsibility, and safety together, yep, I like that one. We'll continue to make McAvinue the best school that we all know. So that's it from me on the Monday edition, coming back from Thanksgiving Day break. Let's get our fist bump ready to go for our fist bump sign out. Here we go. Let's turn it. 1, 2, 3. Go get them today. Work hard today. Laugh today. Smile today. Remember your responsibility challenge today. Do your very best at all times. And tune in on Wednesday for another edition of McAvinnue's Morning Announcements. We will talk about McAvinnue's ST Math Challenge, as well as talk about Spirit Fridays and a variety of different things that are happening this week, as well as in the next 17 days. All right. So take it easy. Have a great Monday, and I'll see you soon.